What is up, you guys? It is Tuesday, June 4th. It is around 4:00 p.m. I have a lovely woman coming back today who you guys saw in the last video. And she's bringing a team of people with her to help me get my beehive back in good shape. As you guys saw, the bees are kind of building their comb a little bit wonky, which in a natural habitat will be totally fine, but as a beekeeper, not so much, because in order for me to do proper inspections, I need to be able to pull the frames out easily. And right now I can't do that. So they're coming out today to help me pretty much disassemble the entire thing, sadly, and then help me put it back together. So stick with me, enjoy this video, and hey, you could potentially learn from one of my mistakes. Okay, so let me go over some of the things that I was told that I was going to need. First things first, I needed a container with the lid so that as they are taking apart the hive, they can place the honeycomb in something so that it does not get destroyed. I also needed a super long knife. This is a knife that I got a long time ago from some brand partnership deal for brisket. And as you can see, it's super long. So she'll be able to use this knife to cut straight down across the comb so that it can be easily extracted. To hold the honeycomb back in place, like I said, they're going to be disassembling it and putting it back together, and it's going to need to be held by something. And I did a lot of research, and this is the rubber band company and brand that everyone was suggesting. I got the number 32s. We'll see if those work. She'll let me know. Of course, the hive tool, smoker, lighter. I have this little thing right here, which I'll be able to connect to the side of my hive if she needs to hang any of them directly off the side. And that's pretty much it. So they're going to be pulling up at any moment, and it is going to be time for us to get to work. This whole process should take roughly about an hour and a half, and I'm going to try to document as much as I possibly can.
We'll rubber band, we'll pull out some of those frames first. And what we're going to do is I'll show you. We'll punch the plastic out, and then we're going to make a crisscross in the back of the frame with the large rubber bands. And then we'll make kind of a bracer across the sides of the frames. And then what we're going to do, since the frames are running parallel, right, inside of the hive, and the bees have built their comb tangentially across all of that, those frames. What we're going to do is pull all of the frames, if we can, out at one time.
Okay.
It'll be a little stressful. We may even set them into your bin.
Okay.
We're probably going to need that for your honey and droppings.
Okay.
But the goal is to be able to gingerly cut the edge of the wax off the bottom of the frame first.
Okay.
And then slowly start pulling one frame at a time and pulling if we can get the comb off in big chunks, then we'll gently slide it out, rubber band, lay it down onto the frame that we've punched the back out of, and we've got these big crisscrosses on.
Got it.
Lay it down on top of that, pull the other rubber bands over the top of it, and then stand it upright. Ta-da!
Got it.
Instant frame. Build a scaffold system so that we can lay the wax on it and damage as little of it as possible.
Okay.
So we're going to put one across the back and then crisscross applesauce across the other side.
Okay.
So now we've got a scaffold. When we lay this down, we can lay our wax and bees across this. We're going to use some rubber bands across the outside edge.
Okay.
And then once we've got the wax and the bees on there, we'll gently slide those over, and that's what will hold the facing in position.
Got it.
All the way down.
Okay.
Brisket knife, who would have thought?
That
was a great idea.
I was going to use a bread and butter, so I brought two big knives in my car.
Okay.
Ready?
Yep, I'm ready. Come on up.
2, 3.
Nice. Where are you going with it?
Kim, go that way. And then just a wiggle and bump on the bottom so that we're not crushing anybody. Nice. Nice. Okay, I'm down.
Me too.
Excellent. Excellent. Nicely done. Okay.
That is sick.
Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that amazing?
That is so freaking cool.
Yeah. They're absolutely gorgeous. Really, really nice bees.
Trying a piece of my honeycomb for the first time.
There you go. I figured they already stung me. I might as well get a share taste.
Oh, wow. I really...
It's sweet.
It's very sweet. Oh, my God.
It's honey. That is straight up honey. Oh, my gosh, that is good.
That stuff they sell in the grocery store is trash.
Trash. Trash. Absolute trash.
Whoa.
You will never eat grocery store honey again. Okay, there's a huge,
I don't remember the last time I had store-bought honey.
there's a huge strip over here. Turn that upside down right here, Kim. And then what we'll do is we'll swap. I'm gonna flip the whole thing up and over, and we'll rest it onto the rubber. Let's pull some of these rubbers over if you can.
Let me see.
If you can.
You all right?
She's not.
You guys, this is pollen.
I was gonna say, it's just falling apart.
This is all pollen right here, you guys.
All right, which
You
frame
don't
are
see
you?
this is gonna go, this is honey and pollen. You can see how soft the capping is, but the pollen is here. This is bee bread. This is all capped honey.
Capped honey.
Yeah, so they're gonna rob it back out of the bucket.
Okay.
So we're not gonna waste any of it. We're gonna bees here.
We have some emerging bees, you guys. Witnessing in real time. Baby bees coming out for the first time.
I'm gonna get this brood inside for just a few minutes. They can warm up. I'm actually great.
So you guys, we're about halfway through. We're doing really well. At the moment, we're being a bit gentle because we still have not identified the queen just yet. So we're trying to figure out where she is, because once we do that, then we don't have to be as delicate. Yeah, literally.
Yes, so here's the septation I was talking about. You see this? Fun little piece of like honey. Look at that. That's fun.
That is
Just a
so
cup of honey.
adorable.
Just a little wedge. Okay, let me see if I can reach in and grab that comb.
Oh, wow.
Can you cut it off that edge, Aaron?
On the top here?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Just,
Excuse me, ladies.
there you go.
Watch
There
your
you
fingers,
go.
I won't stab you.
Go ahead. I'm below you. Go ahead. Come on, let go of it.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, there went another chunk of honey.
So
They're all like, there's another delicious piece.
up and come towards you. It's gonna break in two
Ooh, that looks
pieces.
good.
Oh, we got it.
You did it!
We got it.
That is
Fantastic.
epic!
Beautiful.
That is insane.
beautiful, beautiful. Let me get some rubber bands.
Lots
on
of
it.
brood.
Yeah, a lot of brood and a lot
Jesus,
of honey.
a lot of honey.
They've made a lot of
I really
honey.
want to eat this piece.
Advanced level beekeeping. We cut out the cross comb. The bees should have built nice comb parallel to the frame, and what they did was they cross combed it so that everything was stuck together, so we couldn't actually inspect. In the state of Maryland and most of the states in the nation, you have to be able to inspect all of the frames so that they can look for brood diseases. So what we've done is cut indelicately, cut the wax and the brood comb out of the frames, and then we've rubber banded it onto the frames, slid it right back into the house, and hopefully they will start fixing that comb in some sort of straight pattern. Now we're going to just start dumping bees and chunks of wax back into the house. It's going to be a couple days worth of a mess. They're going to be cleaning up house for a few days, but once they've got things sorted again and all of the foundations rebuilt to the foundation frame, then they'll just continue to press on like nothing happened.
Perfect.
And we'll look for the queen. It may be a day or two till they settle out before we can really look for the queen and see if she's in there. Everybody's covered with honey right now, so we probably won't.
But we know she's been very active because there's lots of babies.
Absolutely.
Lots of brood.
So even if the queen has been damaged or injured during this transition, they have eggs and larvae. They should be able to make another queen if we didn't damage them during the cutout.
So what you guys are witnessing right now is the next day of them essentially starting the process of cleaning up all of the honey that was spilled all over the place yesterday. And also, you're also witnessing them laying down at the bottom because of how weighed down they are from the sheer amount of honey that they have consumed within the last, 12 hours, to be quite frank. It's going to take them a couple of days for them to rob the honey from out of that container, put it back inside of the hive so that they can have a nice food source. It's going to take them a couple of days, but overall, this process turned out extremely well. I'm very grateful for all of the assistance that I was given. And now it's time for me to just let them do their thing for the next couple of days, and I'll keep checking on them, but for now, we're good to go.